All packed! The story of this backpack is that my parents bought it when I only started to go to school and was around 6. Now I'm 27 and it's still in a perfect condition, and it was with me at each trip in my life. Never noticed that in Köln airport there is a part of Berlin Wall. Love airport atmosphere. First thing we saw when went out, it's one of the Gaudi houses. A little bit scary atmosphere with people proposing weed at every street. Just checked in, and just nearby is a big bar and club, and just two guys were trying to convince us to go there. I think we're gonna sleep on one of them. Vasily is dead.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
Breakfast time. Shocking news, it's already 12 and we just left an hotel. Usually we're trying to make it more chilled, our vacations, but never did it. So we usually walk a lot and doing a lot of the day, but this time we're really trying. Barcelona has thousands of graffitis. Love it! Definitely was missing a sea. First time did it without camera, second time Vasily make a vertical video, so this is the third time. Yay! Before I started kickboxing and self-defense course, I wasn't able to do even one. Lovely tiny streets, like the random art things in Barcelona. On our way to pick up Too Good To Go order. Found a small hidden yard. We picked up our Too Good To Go. It was some walnut and a lot of pasta and rice with a little bit of seafood. So we went to Lidl and bought a little bit more food. We also bought some turon, and there is also one big cookie here with nuts. As part of our chilling program, we are taking a bus for 5 stops to get to Banksy Museum. Cool atmosphere, but a little bit disappointing that everything is copied. Find out a Christmas market here. It was really shocking that there was no food or drinks on the Christmas market. The day without plan was not so pleasurable. I was just more nervous about not knowing what to do and where we plan to go next. Just a second of wondering why we need a traffic light here. It's already a market and a huge hamon. I have update for our lazy vacation challenge. Although we went around 18,000 steps already, but we chilled in a hotel now, and we're going to the bar, which is 1 minute away. It's a skater bar. I have important question for Vasily. What do you feel about Barcelona now?
It became better.
Vasily tried Russian cocaine shot. It's a lemon on top, sugar, half coffee. And you should eat this lemon with vodka shot. Happy face under the mask. It's McDonald's sign reflecting on KFC windows. I want to ask you to tell me a joke.
A bear walks through the forest and sees a car is burning. He takes a seat in the car and burns and dies.
First of all, we're going to Park Güell with a lot of Gaudi buildings. Then we're making a hike to Tibidabo mountain. It's not really a mountain, but it's 500-meter high. And lastly, Museum Picasso, because it's free today from 4 to 7. Also very important, I'm in love with the white eyeliner, and there is a lockdown starting from today. Nightlife is closed at 10. I got first experience on commenting on my filming procedure. We were standing at the traffic light and I was filming a street, and she told me in Russian, like, didn't you find something better to film? I think they're super cool. These walls are like palms. I guess white sneakers and I are not really compatible, but I keep trying. Park was very cute and nice, a lot of greens, but also the building. Now it's time to buy some souvenirs, so we're going to this cute shop with a lot of useful stuff. It's a joke. This is definitely cheating. Elevators are automatically turned on when somebody is approaching. A little bit hobo mode, as usually. I'm ready for the sugar shock. This mountain peak is our destination point, and there are 3 kilometers left. Very peaceful atmosphere here. I guess rough part of the road starting just now. And real hike starts here. Now we're at my favorite part of all trips, hiking in a boring forest. We just met a huge boar and was scared a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. It was pretty calm, but anyway, I had one class tour in the forest where our aim was to see a boar, and during 3 or 4 days we were trying to see them and never succeeded, only heard them a few times. And now just random on the path, on the touristic path.
But it had huge claws, and like, to be honest, it was very scary.
Now we're trying to spot it. Okay, then this hike was not so boring as I thought at the beginning.
I read all the stories how a wild boar.
I think you have a story how human dies in every situation. Like,
Yes, I'm glad we saw him, and I'm happy that he was not aggressive.
okay, this is a new chapter of our hiking. It's really slippery here. There was a way to go 2 kilometers more around this route. This was the end of our struggle. At the viewpoint, and we're again on some strange path. We're at the top. This way is a cool view. We're on the viewpoint of this church. Nah. It's time to rate this viewpoint. Path was 5 out of 10, very slippery. Boar experience was 10 out of 10. And this viewpoint was actually not much better as from Park Güell. This is potato with egg, pretty tasty. Much more peaceful viewpoint. Our favorite stop for the coffee. On the way to Picasso Museum, but we don't know if we can enter, and there are no more tickets there. But it's fine, we both weren't too much excited about it. A little bit of Turon never hurt anybody, except our braces maybe. We walked 23,000 steps today. Yesterday it was 20,000, but today it's also 500 meters to the top of the mountain, and then we also go back almost 500 back to the bus station. Actually found out a rail station, and we'll try to buy tickets for tomorrow Figueres trip. Failed. Automat was too complicated. Found a real clubhouse. Day was super cool. We walked a lot. 27,000 steps. Super sleepy. It's 8 p.m. Still have to brush my teeth and wash the face. It's already 1 p.m. and we just left our hotel. We changed all the plans 100 times. We planned to go today to Museum Dali in Figueres, but it was closed. And now we just planned to rent a car tomorrow. And tomorrow go to the Montserrat hiking mountain, and then to go on Sunday just before our flight to visit the Museum of Dali because it's the last chance. Now we came to Bukiria because yesterday we didn't manage to have a dinner here. It's just behind me. We took 2 salads and 3 dumplings with meat, spinach and cheese. It's finally a little bit sunny. We are sitting almost in a park and trying this dried fruit stuff called fruta confitada, and we also have some Spanish waffles. Today's highlight of the day is bird pooping on Vasily's jacket. Interaction with nature every day. This old part is much impressive with much more details on it. Also the color is different. Our first time in Taco Bell. We ordered 2 burritos and also some snacks. It's already sunset and we're on the way to cemetery. This is a very big cruise ship, I guess. Wow! This is only entrance. I love this atmosphere. This is really amazing. Just was waiting for the bus around 20 minutes and was chatting with a guy who didn't speak English, but I know a little bit of Spanish because my grandma is living in Spain and I was there like 5 years ago. Randomly picked up a huge bag with mandarins for €1. Definitely yes. Bought some food for tomorrow and I've tried these cookies. 16,000 steps today.
And a big beast charges out. What are you going to do? Here's how to survive a wild boar attack. Step 2. Run.
We just missed our train to airport because metro was late for 6 minutes. The strange thing that it was easier for us to rent a car from airport than from city center, because it seems that in the city center car rentals are closed on 25th. Wednesday, it was last day of our Netflix subscription, so we watched I'm No Longer Here on Spanish. It was pretty dramatic, but really cool. Also can relate a little bit his feelings. It's definitely time to talk with Vasily.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
Okay, yesterday I watched a video about how to survive an attack of a wild boar, and I did almost everything correct, except that I turned my back to him, but I decided to disappear and it was the correct solution. So I survived, but I'm not sure if I will be able to survive my post-traumatic syndrome.
How do you feel now about this boar?
I should have taken the picture of him. I think I've never seen a wild creature just outside, except a couple of deers. I mean, I'm sure that I would have survived, but I would be injured that I didn't want to experience.
I'm curious which car we will get. It should be the smallest Fiat something, the smallest one, or similar. A little bit of disappointment that they also got additional €36 because we don't have a credit card, but we also got, I think, much bigger card. In total, car costed 100. This is my favorite type of mountains, We found very nice benches here in the parking lot and we'll have lunch now. Wow! But the most impressive are these rocks. Little viewpoint. These rocks are so close now. We're almost on the top. Me gusta mucho. Tiny little route. So happy we came here. This is my top 2 hikes. First one was in Iceland. Don't trust people to make analog camera photos for me anymore because they do not 1 but like 4. So this time we used our equipment for selfie. Vasily found a deer, but maybe it was just a dog. Ah, we found a cave. Again, another amazing view here. Can't stop being amazed of these rocks. Filming how Vasily is filming me. And we're just under this huge rock. You understand how much people like to party here when you find a bar during such hike. Walking through the 2 giant rocks. Definitely super amazing hike. We're trying to park for around 20 minutes, even not in the center of Barcelona, but around 20 minutes by foot away, and not successfully. We can park in the garage, but today the streets are free to park. We did it! Last day, it's checkout time, and I think we remembered old times when we were sleeping on the same bed, but for 3 years. I can show you a little bit the place. I think at the evening it's a lounge bar. I like this atmosphere of the early towns when nobody's here, but it's already sunlight. I found out that I typically again lost my hairbrush. I think this is already 3rd one. Barcelona with sunlight is much nicer because of the shadows and all the colors. We just came to the car and our window is broken. There are a lot of particles inside. We didn't have anything in the car. Now instead of chilled journey we're cleaning up, and on the back side it's much worse.
Yeah, we just was told that we can simply drive our car. Luckily we have 2 insurances.
Esos premios, de los premiados, acabamos de escuchar, por ejemplo.
Even Dali's car was broke in. So excited after Dali Museum. It was super cool. I didn't know that he drew in many styles. I didn't know that he was pretty sarcastic about religion and I think Renaissance. City is super cute. Just returned our car and there was no problem with the broken glass. They even didn't check it because we have full insurance. Who's happy to go home?